Hey everybody, this is Heartless Spartan with another My Little Pony Toy Talk review. Today I have the Kayou My Little Pony Friendship Eternal Moon Edition Series 1 English cards. These are slowly trickling into the United States. They are slated to release with specific retailers. They have not shown up in stores anywhere near me yet and are only available online in a couple of places. I've been collecting the Chinese versions for several months now and was quite happy to hear that Kayou would be releasing them in English in the US. However, there is not a high demand, so I would not expect local small business card shops to be carrying them. I asked in shops, and that's what I was told, honestly. I spent some additional time putting this review together. It's a bit lengthy because of opening the cards. There will be a montage and review segment at the end, so just follow the chapters if you want to skip to that. I'll just be displaying select cards in the montage, though. Let's waste no further time and get to it. Okay, so here we have our display box. Take a quick look at that. Have that Applejack on the front with the nice Chinese outfit for the seasons. Have the official Kayou sticker on the front. Of course, this is just the display box. Have our probabilities on the back there. I like that there's actually a production date stamped on there. Nothing too fancy about the display box, but it is just the store display. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this open here. We'll open this up. It should have 24 packs. Something I missed on the first opening of this is that there is a promo card tucked down in the front. Amplified Emotions. Actually, where's the PR label at? Yeah, MLP PR002. Alright, set that off to the side for now. And let's take these out. So here's the individual retail packs. Now this is where they get a bit fancier, have like the shininess to it. That sort of pearlescent, reflective design on there. Which actually is working really well in my lights here. Gonna set that off to the side there. And of course, you know, if we look at these, they have the same production date on there as well, which is good to have. I'm gonna pull all of these out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Then we can see that I got everything out of the box. Now the box, I'm curious. Slide these over a sec here. If I can actually get the perforation to tear and then set it up like the store display, or if it's just going to be too thick. Wait, there we go. Come on. I can only imagine an employee who's trying to work fast, trying to get this to tear without ripping up the display box on the lower part. That must be why so many of those are ripped up. It's because you're trying to work fast, but it's just not cooperating. There we go, and then I think this comes down in there like that. And then those would set back in there. And that would be like if they're not hanging up on the shelf. Man, these things slide all over the place. There's no stacking these. There we go. Haha. Fancy. Then we have our promo card. Now, I'm only going to open up this one box pack here on camera. I will open the rest on camera as well, but not this cardboard piece, because if I try to open these things up, I'm going to be fiddling with these for eternity, because sometimes I just struggle with this part because they're glued into the packs. So what I'll do is open this one up, and then I'll take all of these packs out of the cardboard ones, and then open those to see what we get on camera. But here's what the packs look like. I'm surprised they don't have Applejack on the front. Like, what's going on there? Like, why couldn't they put that on here? Got the annoying glue from the inside of the package. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this one up and see what we have. We have a common rarity. I might even just call these level 1s, but cheese sandwich or Weird Al. Rainbow Dash, common. This is somewhat more uncommon. Was that level 2? Yeah. It's a nice Pinkie Pie. Gets slightly fancier. And of course, the lower common ones do have like the bio or biography on the back. Here's where we start getting into the more uncommons, SSRs. Series 1 has a poker theme for its SSRs. So you can get an entire, 52 card poker deck out of this if you collect enough of them. LSR, this is getting a bit more rare. It's a nice Trixie. You are, it's just below LSR. Somewhat uncommon, getting closer to rare. Doesn't have the bio on the back. And then here's our gimmick card. This series 1 has like the that holographic art style. I'm trying to remember what that is actually called. I'll figure it out in a little bit. Alright, so then what I'm going to do is take all of these packs out of these cardboard things. Otherwise, that's going to take an absurd amount of time. And then we'll go ahead and open each one of these and see what I pull. Alright. So, of course, Mufasa's back. I have my stack of packs removed from the retail packages. I do have one of these card holders off in the background, so you'll see me sticking those back there. And I am one of those people who sleeves all of their cards, so it might slow things down a little bit, but I'd rather sleeve them once I take them out of the package. I apologize ahead of time if things get a little bit shaky. I don't have a super long boom arm, so I might occasionally bump that because it's kind of mounted off to my right here a little bit. And hopefully we have a good view down here. Let me try to adjust my lights a little bit. There we go. There's that shaky cam I was talking about. All right. So let's get started. Let's crack some of these open. Or I guess the proper term is rip, right? Alright. So we have Lily Valley. She's a common. She has the bio on the back. Peach Bottom. Another common with the bio on the back. Now, I have seen pretty much all of these cards except for maybe the SC cards, because I was collecting the Chinese versions. Zecora. Zecora is actually one of my favorite characters from the show that's not a pony. Young Big Mac. There's an SR. That's a level 2 card. They'll still have the bios on the back, and these start to get a little bit more shiny. It's an SSR Sunset Shimmer. No bio on the back, because these are getting a little bit more rare. They get a little bit more fancy. This one has that poker theme. You are Apple Bloom. It's a level 4 card. I think it's kind of cute how they're like dancing on the record players. It's actually another side project of mine. My father actually has an old Pioneer stereo system from the I think late 70s, early 80s. There's an LSR Somnambula. Nice. But I've been spending my time fixing that up. Oh, is that a scratch? There might be a scratch right there. It's actually kind of hard. Yeah, I think that's a scratch on the lenticular. Or, no, it might not be. I think it might actually just be a shine on her hair, because there's shine there too. But these do tend to scratch easily, so be careful with these. And I'm kind of proud of myself. I did actually remember what these were called, the lenticulars. They're actually really cool. That on most of these, they have a pretty good 3D effect, and some of them are actually animated. Alright, let's keep this ball rolling. Common Starlight. Common Rainbow Dash. It's a common Spike. Lives in the Dragonlands, huh? Send and receive letters using fiery dragon breath. Go. It's an SR rarity. We saw that in that previous video. Creative, stylish, and brilliant. Okay, Audrey Hepburn. Let's put you over there. It's a SSR Starlight. In the poker style. Nice shiny border there. You are Applejack. It's another lenticular. Got like a flutterbat thing going on it. Now the lenticulars, these ones seem to be based off the IDW comics. I haven't really gotten a chance to flip through mine. I've got like a stack of them I still gotta read. So I'm not exactly sure what the stories, like what's going on in some of these. Yeah, and these lenticulars sometimes, like, you can start to see like the vertical print lines too. It's a little bit more on this one than some of the others I just pulled. But it still looks really nice. So they're taking risks by doing these like nice special kind of cards that end up like really cool looking. But there's also those downsides to it. Sometimes they scratch easily. Sometimes the printing ends up a little bit weird. But if I notice it, I'll try to point it out. But I haven't noticed anything really bad yet. Dr. Caballeron. Archaeologist and trader. Miss Cheerily. Iron Will. He's one of those self-help guru, but he's like more of that like villain type that's like not like end of the world supervillain, but more of like the taking advantage of people and just kind of, I don't know, ruining them in his own way. Kind of like Flim and Flam. But they're like the legal white collar bad guys. There's another SSR. There was a little bit of stuff that brushes off fairly easily on this, but that pose is very familiar. I think she might have been talking to either Twilight or Applejack. She might do that a few times during the show. It's a cute Fluttershy. Hey, yeah, and they've got her singing along because she was part of the Ponyville Choir, too. Or that singing group. I don't remember what they were called. Is that another LSR Starlight? Did I pull one earlier? I don't know. Sorry, some of these look... I mean, they're going to look familiar to me because I opened up a lot of the Chinese ones. Yeah. No, we didn't pull that one yet. This one we did. Let's keep this ball rolling. Silver Spoon. Occupation Student. A common Rainbow Dash. Like, I hope I'm getting enough light on these cards. I know that they're off to the sides a fair distance, so I mean, the higher I pull these up, the darker it gets. But hopefully you're still getting like a decent high definition view. SR Applejack. Even the background is kind of shiny. I like that. Poker card Rainbow Dash just chilling in the window there. Okay, yeah, here's a scratch on this one. That's what really bothers me about this. I don't know if you can see it going up from her ear to the top of the card. And that's a common issue with the Chinese ones too. I don't know if it's some like roller in the machine or something, or when they get printed, but there tend to be when there tend to be large, long scratches that go up to the top of the card. So I might just set that one off to the side. Applejack. Was that just the way the pack was being weird? Okay. It almost looked like there was like bubbling or something, but it wasn't the card, it was the sleeve. You are Vinyl Scratch. I've always just called her Vinyl Scratch. I think it's weird to call her the DJ Pony. DJ Pon 3. I'm sure I'm going to annoy somebody by saying it that way. Saw that same lenticular. Lots of those gimmick cards. Oh boy, Iron Will again. I just do not like this guy. I mean, I don't know of anyone who does, but still, like, I think that's the point of that character, is to be one they don't like. Trixie, followed immediately by Trixie. Nice Pinkie Pie. Oh, the next card's great. Pinkie Pie and Gummy. The bio on the back. So, does the bio change? No, it's the same bio. I was kind of hoping that there'd be like a different text on the back for what's going on in the thing, but I guess not. Spike. Star Swirl. It's a level 4 LSR card. Honestly, like, I don't know, because years ago, like, I had only seen the first, I don't know, maybe 3 seasons of the show. So we didn't see too many, like, tall ponies, and that's not quite how I imagine Star Swirl. I mean, obviously, like, the outfit and the beard and that, but I didn't really think of him as, like, one of those, like, tall-built ponies. It's a nice Rainbow Dash. That's cute, dancing on the record. So UR. Yeah, so the URs have that record theme going for them as well. They threw Pinkie Pie in the pond. Yeah, there's another duplicate Pinkie Pie. Mrs. Hoshwinny. Oh yeah, there's the bio on that one. Head of the Equestria Games and Games Inspector. She looks enthused. How would I say her name? Suri? Shuri? Polymer. Fashion designer. She works for Rarity, doesn't she? Oh, maybe she doesn't? She works for somebody else? Okay. I don't remember the name of the pony that works for Rarity. It's a duplicate Pinkie Pie. So some of the SSRs, like this, are going to look like duplicates, but then the type of set changes. So it'll have like the same character photo, but then like the border color and the set will change. Let me find that other... Well, that's the exact same one. Do I have another Applejack? I don't yet. Alright. Ooh, here we go. Here's more of a rare card. SGR Pinkie Pie. And these have a little bit of a texture too, so when you actually hold it in your hand, you can kind of feel it a little bit. LSR Twilight. And they picked a cute pose for that, too. They didn't make it kind of goofy. Sometimes they pick poses that are a little bit odd. They're silly, and I get it. But I do like how for like the fancier cards, they actually pick something really cute. This is cool. Lenticular Nightmare Moon. With a little bit of a 3D effect on there. Nightmare Moon returns. On the backs of these lenticulars, there's not much, just like a cool sketch of, is it the Castle of Friendship? Twilight's Castle? I don't know what to call that. I don't remember what it's called. Oh well. Discord in his creepy pony form. What's it say on the back? Spirit of chaos and disharmony. That's more of that dust on there. Muffins. Would you like a muffin? Everybody's favorite male pony. Well, maybe not particularly favorite. She is a bit clumsy. I love... well, there's Junebug. But I love there's an episode with Muffins where they got mad at her and she just kind of threw up a sign that said, out to lunch. Pizzelle. This is one of the Wonderbolts. Is Pizzelle a type of cookie? Cherry Jubilee as an SSR. 10 of diamonds. Nice LSR Fluttershy. Again, in a nice pose for that card. You are Sweetie Belle. She's another musical pony. I'm surprised they didn't really elaborate, like, develop that character more into, like, a musical character, because I thought there were episodes where she was a really good singer. Another, Nightmare Moon lenticular. Oh, she, like, recruited the other, like, evil versions of the ponies, or she corrupted them? Not really sure. Sakura again. I guess it's technically not a cutie mark since she's not a pony. Yeah, just gave her occupation instead. Or where she lives. Diamond Tiara again. Getting a lot of commons in this set. Duplicate Pinkie Pie. Spitfire. Young Spitfire. What's going on with her eye there? I don't know. I notice sometimes with these cards, like, things that you might think is like a nick or a scratch is just kind of like a shine or a glisten, or even like part of the background that's poking out from around something. And you got to be careful not to end up scratching your card trying to take off something that's actually part of the paint. There's a rarity. Applejack, you are. Am I getting dust in my sleeves? Okay. She's having fun there. Rockhoof. I felt really bad for these guys after they came back. It's like, you were heroes, and now you are no longer needed. Belongs in a museum. So do you. Something going on here with the... Oh, Zikora's like, don't open the door. Apple Bloom does it anyways, and it's like evil, like... Oh, what was that Batman villain? Poison Ivy version of Fluttershy there. Super duper party pony. I wonder if he picked his own name or if the writers gave him that one. I wonder, like, who created his character. I mean, they probably had to if they were like, hey, we want you on board with this. Daisy. It's one of the over-dramatic Ponyville residents that freak out and like pass out in the street when like a herd of bunnies come like running down the street. SR Twilight Sparkle. Oh, that's when they were working for Cherry Jubilee. Because Applejack left. Three of Diamonds Fluttershy. Did I have another Fluttershy? Can I find one? There we go. Again, it's the exact same card. Okay. I'm still trying to make that comparison, but I keep pulling the same cards. See, we saw this You Are Fluttershy already, but it's still really cute. Sunburst! An LSR card. I do believe we've seen this lenticular already. There we go. Got a common Applejack. Fruit Bat. Yeah, so they also do cards of like the pets and animals and some of the other creatures. Quite literally a fruit bat. It's a strawberry. It's a flying strawberry. There's Siri Polymer again. Pizzelle. Nurse Redheart. Nine of Clovers. Mist Main. And she was another one of those legendary characters. One of the old heroes. But what I think of is like, I don't know, maybe like the medieval or ancient era of the pony times. That duplicate Applejack you are. Already building up duplicates. Luna! Fighting evil Applejack? There's a piece of dust stuck on there. Okay. Duplicate cheese sandwich. Bab seed. A pair of scissors is her cutie mark, huh? Duplicate Trixie. Oh, there's a Twilight we haven't seen yet. And I do like that when there's just Twilight before she became an alicorn, they just call her Twilight Sparkle, and then after she gets her wings and becomes an alicorn and a princess, they call her Princess Twilight Sparkle on the card. There's one of those examples where I thought it was a piece of dust, but it was actually part of the background from the pillow poking out between her back legs there. Cherry Jubilee again. Is that a duplicate? There we go. So here's an example of what I was talking about. So same like portrait of the character, but then the window changes. So this one's a diamond, that one's a heart. So there are some differences, so you kind of see the character and then you're like, oh, did I get the exact same one over again? It's like, not quite. Actually, I think her photo is a little bit more shrunken on this one than it is on that one, but okay. It still looks nice. Notice that little discrepancy, but alright, I'll still take it. Songbird Serenade. For the reason that we're all still here. And I only saw that movie for the first time a year ago. Throwing Pinkie Pie in the pond again. There's Luna fighting Evil Rarity. Phantom Rarity. That's what I'm going to start calling her. The Phantom of the Opera mask going on there. Silver Spoon. Another common Rainbow Dash. The first time I ever opened these up, I was like, is this a different kind of card level? But they actually do design and color those a little bit differently according to the character sometimes. Diamond Tiara. There's another duplicate Spitfire. Okay, that actually was a spec stuck on the card. Cherry Jubilee. Ooh. SGR Cadence. This little snowman is hugging her tail. That's great. Cadence is one of those characters where, like, she's just almost always. I don't even want to say almost always. She just looks pretty. There was something up with that last sleeve in my pack. Alright. SSR Fluttershy again. Here's a different lenticular. Is she flying upside down? Can't tell. No, because that's the roof right there. Then why is it blue underneath it? Unless that's like a flying streak. Maybe that's what's going on. Okay. It's a cool Rainbow Dash one. This is harsh, Winnie. That's the look I give when I get too many duplicates. But 'tis expected. I don't think we've pulled a Lyra yet. Ponyville Choir member. Okay, that's what they are calling it. Zipperwill. She has a pet dog named Ripley. Huh. Okay. Is that a spec? Alright, it was. Ah, there's a different Rainbow Dash. Quite possibly one of the least humble of characters, but makes up for it in other ways. Yeah, Rainbow Dash followed by Rainbow Dash. Ah, there's our cover art. It's a nice SGR Applejack. That pretty orange and white. Would those be considered a dress? I think so. I like the way she has her hair done up too. Alright, gotta learn those compliments. Alright. Sunburst again. I always have trouble picking up these lenticulars. Cheers! A toast to an alliance. Alright. Gotta be careful not to cut the cards. I haven't done it yet. I gotta slow down just a little bit when opening those. Another Cheerilee duplicate. There's a Fruit Bat again. Lily Valley. Which one is this from? This is one of the big ones. Go. Can't quite remember what this is from. Like what episode? Like what was going on there? That she's obviously doing some work on the farm, but I can't remember what episode that would be from. SSR Pinkie Pie. Here's another good pony for that musical themed one. Or these musical themed UR cards. Octavia. Giving a nice little bow there. Creepy clown Pinkie Pie. Let's put a smile on that face. Huh. The invisible noisemaker. It's a comic lenticular we haven't seen yet. Stygian. Stygian was the one that Pony of Shadows. Yeah. When I do my my story time polls, I'll probably end up talking about that Pony of Shadows at some point, because that just kind of reinforced something I came up with a long time ago before I even saw that episode in the past year, and I'm like, hey, that actually kind of builds on some of the stuff I had already come up with. Sweetie Drops. Isn't that also Bon Bon? I like how it says Candy's owner / agent. There's Dr. Caballero again. Dr. Caballero. Fluttershy working for Cherry Jubilee. Ooh, we got a good card coming up. I always liked Sunset Shimmer's like color scheme. I'm like, where do I put that? There we go. Ah, it's another nice SGR. Like the blue flowers up in her hair. There's like a squirrel jumping at her. Like a chipmunk. Looks nice though. I do like getting these. These are nice. Flash Magnus. Ah, right. There's no bio on the back of that. Oh, right. He was one of the pillars. Wasn't he? Him and Rockhoof and Star Swirl and... Is it Somnambula, right? Some of the others. Can't remember the names off the top of my head. Is it Evil Twilight fighting Luna, or is Twilight freeing Luna from some other monster? Already seen through. Okay. Not really sure. There we go. How am I doing this? Had it upside down. Keep it rolling. Got muffins. Cheese sandwich. They're duplicates. I'm just going to try to sleeve them quickly. Babseed. Oh, there's a different Applejack coming up. An SR. I think we've seen this one already. Jack of Spades. Starlight. There's another final scratch. LSR Mistmane. Yeah, Mistmane. There we go. There's another pillar. Well, alright. There's something going on there. The Empress arrives. Okay, so that's like evil Twilight. It's like, why does she look so angry? Stygian again. Junebug. What was Junebug? Oh, she's one of the other flower ponies. An enthusiastic and friendly mare. Oh, so she's one of those girls that's like super friendly and you think she likes you, and then you're like, hey, and then she's like, no, not really. Trixie. Rainbow Dash. Working for Cherry Jubilee. Hopefully with some of these new ones I'm not going through them too quickly. 3 of Diamonds Fluttershy. Queen of Hearts Trixie. How about that? That blue card with that like shiny gold border, that looks good. I like that. There's a speck of something stuck to the card there. Let go of my card. Alright, I got it. Countess Coloratura. She's another one I don't quite remember. I think she was from like the rare one or two of the rarity episodes maybe. I don't remember. Although like a lot of the later seasons after season 3, I only saw one time over this past year, and that was like during the first half of the year. Like that at this point, yeah, I only saw the episodes once like a year ago. Fluttershy being kind of monstrously creepy in the woods. That evil Fluttershy. We have some more duplicates. There's a cute Fluttershy. With Angel. I don't like that rabbit. But she loves him. Lives with so many animal friends that it can sometimes get a little noisy. One Fluttershy followed up by another. Oh, and depending on the character too, I think they have different little designs on the front there too. Final scratch again. Evil Fluttershy's army of animals. That's actually mildly terrifying. Adorable, but terrifying. I got 2 lenticulars in that pack. There's that Soaring Rainbow Dash again. Cheese sandwich. Iron Will. Got Silver Spoon. Getting a lot of this dust on these. Okay. Fluttershy working for Cherry Jubilee. So we've got Starlight Glimmer here again. Okay, no, that is definitely a spec stuck to the card. There we go. I got it. Like a pack full of duplicates right there. Alright. Had a couple of specs stuck to it yet. Last 4 packs. Daisy. Overdramatic Flower Pony. Spike. Another card of Unsettling Pony Discord. Another Princess Twilight Sparkle. Starlight Glimmer. My hands are fumbling right now. Okay. I don't think we pulled Cheese Sandwich yet. It's a nice UR card. He attached a cheese sandwich onto the I'm not even sure what that's called. A horn on there? It's not a horn, but speaker of sorts? I'm not sure what those are actually called, to be honest. Flash Magnus. Another nice LSR card there. Evil Fluttershy barging in again. Zipperwill. There's different Applejack. rarity. Here's a character. Like I was saying, they do other characters besides the ponies. Sometimes it's like creatures and monsters and things. We have Stephen Magnet with Rarity's tail as part of his mustache there. Habitat Everfree Forces. Instead of the cutie mark, they showed his mustache with Rarity's tail. Spike. Got another Fluttershy card. Got a couple of lenticulars in this pack. Got a new pull there coming up next. Oh, maybe Zecora used some kind of like a mixture or like a potion or something in that pond that they threw Pinkie Pie into. Or maybe Evil Twilight throws her into it, I don't know. No, there's Twilight right there. I don't know what they were doing in that. Okay. Lift the dark magic. Okay, so that kind of was my theory, but it's like all the characters are there. Okay. Got another Stygian. Bonbon. There's a nice common Fluttershy. We haven't pulled her yet. Flurry Heart. Royal family member, cutie mark unknown. Give her parents a run for their money. Alright. King of Diamonds, Sunset Shimmer. There's another vinyl scratch. Pulled another Rock Hoof. Evil Fluttershy creeping in the woods again. Alright, last pack. Let's see what we get out of it. Already starting out with a couple of commons. Daisy. Peach Bottom. Cutie Marks, a chicken. Oh, they thought she was Mrs. Harshwinny, that's right. Or like one of the other, like, judges. That was supposed to pick locations. Is that SR Applejack again? Oh, we haven't pulled this one. Celestia as a Joker. Nice. Oh, Cheerily. Cheerily. Nice UR card there. Oh, nice. LSR rarity. I like the blue mix on that. That's cool. Nothing on the back. Evil Clown Pinkie Pie's back. And that's our last card. Alright, so we didn't pull any of the highest, but we did pull quite a few LSRs. And got like 4 SGRs. So we did get some nice stuff out of there. Did get that Joker Celestia. For now, let's go ahead and move into the montage or move into the review. These Kayou My Little Pony cards have successfully drawn me into card collecting. They're generally good quality cards, though I did get a scratched SSR Rainbow Dash, which has my initial concerns of quality control issues for Kayou cards ongoing. It is common for long scratches to occur near the top of the cards. However, the cards are very pretty, often with holographic, pearlescent, and foil type designs that get more complex with the more rare and uncommon the card is. The more rare cards even have some texture to them. It's a fun foray into My Little Pony, and they seem to have a pretty good knowledge of the show and other media like the IDW comics that they successfully pull from and develop some pretty thoughtful cards. There is some repetition in card design, and the duplicates are plentiful. While I didn't get an SC tier card in this box, I still think I got some nice SGR pulls. The cards are slightly smaller than standard American cards, so sleeving them in inner sleeves works best, but I do double sleeve them in an inner and a penny sleeve. Overall, I think these are fantastic cards that are fun, cute, and often have some lovely and well thought out artwork the rarer they are. I'm really hoping these garner enough interest to keep Kayou rolling them out here in the US, because there are a lot of nice cards they can release. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the video if you haven't already. It takes a lot of time and effort to record, edit, process, and upload all of this stuff, so I really appreciate the viewers that participate kindly in the comments and show their support. It really adds to this being a pleasant hobby of mine, so thank you. This has been Heartless Spartan. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.